We are going to go through a quick 8-minute warm up or preparation drills. There's 10 drills, 10 exercises. We're going to do a 4-count exercise. Each one is a 4-count, so it's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. So we're going to do a 4-count exercise and 10 repetitions per exercise. This is the specific rotation that I like to do these exercises in. The Army has you do them in a different rotation, different sequence, but the sequence I like, I do all my exercises from the standing position, standing exercises, down to the lying on your back exercises, to the prone exercises. That's the specific way I like to do them. But I do these almost every day, and you can actually do this as a morning wake up routine too. Again, it only takes about 8 minutes. If you do them the pace that I'm doing, it only takes about 8 minutes to do, and it really gets your heart rate going. Not too fast, just enough to get you breathing just a little bit. Get every muscle group in your body nice and warm, nice and flexible. So I like to do these. I mean, you should be warming up anyways before you really start training. This is just a good routine to do. I'm actually a big fan of these exercises. They're not static stretches. You shouldn't do any static stretching before workouts. And I use the I see it like this. You take, those big rolls of ground beef that you see in the supermarkets. You throw them in the freezer, right? It's a big roll of ground beef, and what happens if you take that ground beef out and it's still cold? You drop it on the ground, you try to bend it, it's just going to break. It's the same thing like your muscles. You don't want to start exercising a cold muscle because you're just going to break yourself. But you warm that sucker up, man. You get it moving and stuff, and it gets real flexible, and you can move it around, and you're not gonna injure yourself. So it's what I like to use. But anyways, so get these done. You can do these as a workout just on your own, just to wake up in the morning as a morning workout, or you got 8-10 minutes when your kid hits the rack time and gets a nap in. You want to get a quick workout in. This is a good workout to do if you want to do it 2 times. Take 15 minutes to get 2 rotations of these preparation drills done, and you got a good workout in. But other than that, let's go ahead and hit this workout. Don't forget to like and share this video, and subscribe to my channel, and let's get on with it. What's up, everybody? So we're gonna do our preparation drills. The Army calls these preparation drills. The first drill we're gonna do is a bend and reach. We're going to start with your feet shoulder width apart, or just outside shoulder width apart, arms all the way up overhead, palms facing in, and you're going to stretch at the top, and we're going to do a 4-count cadence, and we're going to do 10 repetitions of each. So the cadence is, start out the top as 1, 2, 3, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 2, all the way up to 10 repetitions. Make sure you get a good stretch at the top, stretching your abs all the way up, shoulders all the way up. Bend at the hips and the knees, and sort of round the back. When you come down, you're going to touch just behind where the heels are placed. The Army normally does these at a really slow pace, but I do them at a faster pace. Next is a rear lunge, and again, that was 1. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. If you notice the first rep that I did my hands on my hips, and all it does is it kind of keeps your torso up a little bit for those people who don't really who lose their stability. Make sure your knee doesn't go over the tips of your toes, and you go back and you get a nice stretch in the hips as you step back. So you step back pretty far, so it's a really long stretch, a really long lunge there. Next one is a turn and reach, and again, just hold your hands up to shoulder level. You're just going to place the feet just the outside shoulder width apart. Place them, you know, nice and steady, and just turn at the hips and turn at the back, and just nice and fluid motion there. You can keep the head straight forward, or you can move the head as I do there. The next one is a forward lunge. And you notice I only step out just about 30 inches or so, maybe 35 inches, but just like almost a normal step, making sure the knee doesn't go over the tip of the toes. Again, you saw my hands on my hips. Keeps your torso up. It just helps keep your torso nice and straight, but I like to do them with my hands off my hips. And you're just going to drop straight down and keeping that really good center of gravity. Don't let your knee hit the bottom, hit the floor. It's bad for your knees, and it kind of freaking hurts sometimes. Again, we're going to do these at a medium to quick pace, but just make sure if you're losing stability or something, go at a slower pace. Next one here is a windmill. You're going to reach out to the right hand, left toe, left hand, right toe, back and forth. Again, it's a 4-count exercise doing 10 repetitions. And as you go down, your right hand touches the toe. You're going to look up at the opposite hand, reach into the sky, so you can so your head and everything gets a nice twist in it, keeping everything nice and tight, your core nice and tight, and a nice good reach at the bottom, and reach all the way up to the top. Really open up that chest, open up those shoulders, and keep moving there. Make sure you can go all the way down and touch your toes. Okay. Next one we're going to do here is called a bend and reach, or a squat bender. So the first one, you're gonna squat down, put your hands all the way out to counterbalance yourself. Squat down just below parallel, and then come back up, and then bend at the hips. Keep the knees slightly bent, but you're going to bend at the hips in an attempt to keep the back nice and straight. You don't want to round the back at this one. You just want to keep the back straight, so you're squeezing the glutes and pulling with the hamstrings. You're really going to fire those hamstrings and the glutes and the quads up on this exercise right here. Again, it's going to be a 4-count exercise, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, so on and so forth. Next one we're going to do here is I think I actually moved the camera over here a little bit, so we can let me move you over some, put you down. Now I do these all the time before I work out. Sometimes I'll do some different exercises. Sometimes I'll do all 10 of these exercises here. This is called what we call a rower. You're going to start out at the bottom all the way, keep your palms facing in, arms all the way out, nice and stretched out, everything down. When you come up, you can come up with the knees, the hips, the feet all at one time. The hands come up, arms parallel to the ground as you come up. You're going to squeeze the core, everything comes up. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Really stretch those abs as you lay down. Keep everything nice and tight, palms facing in. This really helps fire up those the abdominals and the hip flexors at the same time, while stretching your muscles and keeping everything nice and warm and getting everything stretched out. Not really stretched out, but the blood flowing and everything, and getting everything. So here's a knee bender. You're going to start off at the very top, and then the first is you're going to go down as a 1 on the left, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And notice I'm trying to keep my shoulder blades apart, keep my shoulders on the ground as I twist. I'm not twisting all the way down to the ground. I'm just coming up a few inches off the ground, but I'm really twisting that lower torso and keeping everything nice and tight. You're going to really squeeze those abs as you're doing this, okay? Keep those knees and the shins at a parallel to the ground, and your knees and everything at a 45-degree angle. Next to last one here is called a prone row. So I'm in a prone position. I'm going to start out with my hands and everything straight out. keep just a few inches off the ground, and as I pull back, I'm going to roll my arms back like I'm pulling on a pull-up bar. Pull everything back, squeeze that lower back, pulling my chest off the ground, keeping my head in a neutral position, squeezing the glutes. The Army likes to say keep your toes on the ground, but I like to lift my toes off the ground, my legs off the ground. Really helps me squeeze my my glutes at the same time and fire everything in my back and my back side all fired up. So this only takes about 8 minutes to get this done. So we're done with that. And once you're done, the very last exercise here is the tried and true push-up. So get in your good push-up position, back nice and straight. Everything locked out from your heel to your shoulders. Your neck and head, I like to look up. It helps keep my back in a good position. I can't go the normal military push-up now where they keep their hands or their elbows all the way in, more like a tricep push-up or close grip. And I can't go lower than parallel. If you listen really close, you can actually hear my elbows popping. But that's it. It takes about 8 minutes, and we're good to go. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and share the love. Like the channel or like the video. Share the video, subscribe to my channel. Catch you guys later. Let's get back in the gym and let's get back on this. All right, so get off your asses, hit the gym, keep hitting it. Love you guys, and we'll talk to you guys later. All right, Scouts out.